Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So, anything I say is alleged and in my very, very personal opinion. This for entertainment purposes only. None of this is personal. The Copyright Act of 1976 is in the description box. Some meat and potatoes, some housekeeping items. It is free to follow me. Free to follow me on this channel, Anonymous T. Free to follow me on my other channel, Anonymous T Podcast. There is new content over there. Follow me on the Tickety Talk at Anonymous T Podcast. Free to follow me on the Instagram. On the Instagram is at Anonymous Reality T. Free to share everywhere. Free to like the video so it gets out to the algorithm. Free to share with your family, your friends, and your foes, and coming or going, hit the like button.
India Love has been connected to. Okay, there was a guy by the name of Ron Washington. Then there was Soulja Boy. Then there was Brandon Wimberly, Justin Combs, The Game. There's a story behind it, the Game situation. Y'all should look it up. Her India Love in The Game, right? Jalen Love, he's a boxer. There's another one by the name of Cliff Dixon, Rick Ross. It's rumored that she had gotten with Drake, Lil Yachty, Rich the Kid, Jonnu Smith, who's a football player, Sheck West, Dwayne Bacon. Right? Like she's been connected to a few people. Roddy Rich, rumored, right? And then she was with, Devin, of course.
Shout out to Jade DeBlack. So today we're talking India Love playing victim, you guys. Playing victim. I think DDG had gifted her some subs or whatever else. If DDG still is dealing with India Love, he's a simp. Like, let's just call it for what it is. He's a simp if he is still going to deal with India Love. And, for me, anybody who is trying to all of a sudden invoke God, knowing daggone well you don't read the Bible, knowing daggone well you don't go to church, knowing daggone well you have not been living like a Christian, you've not been living godly, you have not been doing all these things. Your dad told you already to stop doing all the drinking and stop doing all the smoking, and you laughed in his face and told him to F off specifically. But now when you're on the Jumbotron, once again, for thotting and bopping, now all of a sudden, you'll want to cry on the internet for tears and sympathy and payola. No. Not on my watch, because it's the audacity of DDG and DDG's fans and DJ Academics and everybody else on all these hate trains on Halle Bailey, who never did DDG like this. Never did DDG like this, is not out here in these streets flirting with Shiloh Sanders, is not trying to risk it all with Duke Dennis. Just a week ago, she was still reposting content on Duke Dennis, you guys. And then all hugged up with Michael Phelps at the poker tournament. No. And then acting crazy anytime anybody has actual interest in DDG, like she's marking her territory. So we're going to react now to India Love turning on the tears and, trying to invoke God into her messy behavior, her inappropriate behavior, and everything else when she knew exactly what she was doing. And here's the thing, it's not just about the picture. I still feel the Michael Phelps hug was very inappropriate as well. But let's get into it.
Don't cry, India. But I'm okay. I'm so okay. And it's so okay because I owe, what really threw me off was the Discord voice note. Like, I thought my Discord was a community of people who, was close-knit. Like, I really, speak to them. So it really hurt my feelings kind of when they exposed my voice note. But when I sent that voice note in my Discord, I was still drunk from the night before, and I was in panic mode of trying to defend myself when that is not It's not what's necessary. What's necessary is for me to speak to God. And
So that right there tells me India Love is taking no accountability. She's more upset about being caught with her thought and bopping. And again, she is invoking God. Well, I would think God is going to have plenty to say, because this is tame on the list of things that have happened. Like, what are we talking about here? And then still trying to blame it on the alcohol. Like, if you have a problem, just say that. If you cannot control yourself with alcohol, then just say that. But there's more. We got another clip to react to about India Love supposedly putting herself on punishment. Make it make sense.
But yeah, so I put myself on punishment. I won't share with you guys what my punishment is, but I definitely seen and felt what I did wrong, and I am adjusting. Not only am I adjusting, I put myself on punishment, and that's just what it is. And it's on me, and I'm happy to feel good about it because I learned a very valuable lesson, and I am still very blessed, and that's it. That's all. Like I said, I'm only concerned about how God feels about me, and everything else, it be heavy, but it's not hitting on nothing. Y'all ain't shaking shit. Y'all ain't moving shit. Y'all ain't making me do nothing.
So if there's nothing wrong, why would you need to put yourself on punishment, you guys? Make it make sense. And then why would you tell your audience that you're putting yourself on punishment, but then be like, well, I'm not going to tell y'all what the punishment is? No. You like what was the point of mentioning it? What, you're not going to drink anymore? Is that the punishment? You're going to stop drinking? Or you're going to stop thotting and bopping in public with the people? Like, what is the punishment, India Love? And then DDG's a goofy because he's up here still trying to put on stream gifts for him and India Love as if the fans care right now and are dragging it because it's like what are we doing? Like, y'all were better off either admitting that this entanglement was fake, was phony baloney for clicks and views and payola and all of the things, or come out and say you're an actual couple. But what's going to happen, DDG, is this is going to happen again. Because this is not the first time India Love is played in your face. She literally, this started at Streamer University. Like I don't understand. This started at Streamer University when India Love preferred Duke Dennis and was risking it all for Duke Dennis, playing all those love songs for Duke Dennis, was hugged all up on that man, sending him kisses and everything else under his dorm room. And none of the less, Duke Dennis quickly peeped game with how India Love was moving and was like, you know what, I'm not going to deal with it. DDG is up here crashing out over a pass around over somebody who has a history of moving their way around the men in this industry, y'all. And he was so desperate for India Love because he just wanted something as a gotcha. Because he's so obsessed with his ex, right? So, none of the less, Duke Dennis was like, I'm not trying to deal with this. I'm not doing this, right? And even after that, India Love was hoping to have Duke Dennis as her date for, the streamer prom sponsored by Popeyes. She was hoping it was Duke Dennis until that scandal hit, right? And until Duke Dennis hit her, left her on red. And then she had no choice but to pivot to not any of her choices, but who was left, which was DDG. And DDG ever since has been simping ever since and treating India Love like she is Mother Teresa. Make it make sense! Halle Bailey would never. That is why you're obsessed with Halle Bailey and what she's got going on, and Chloe Bailey and what she's got going on, popping up on her TikTok streams, hanging out with her exes, and all of this weirdo behavior. Because you miss what it is like being around a loving family that is not out here doing crazy things and doing something strange for change. And it's like India Love wants to reduce this to just the picture. But it's not even just the picture. Her and Michael Phelps looked very comfortable. Very comfortable. That was not a friend hug or professional hug. It was a lot of touching. It was inappropriate on both sides of the coin. But India Love just wants to reduce it to that picture where it's also inappropriate. No. Like I said, DDG's a simp if he continues to deal with this. I don't want to hear nothing else about how a good woman needs to do this, how a high value woman needs to do this when you are publicly associating yourself with the likes of India Love and everybody else that has been there before you, DDG. Make it make sense. This is a downgrade from Halle Bailey, and I will continue to say it. So there's that. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. This is it. This is all. Es todos, es final, es finito. It's the end of the road. It's the end of the line for this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.